Hello.
And we're live. Welcome back to the Untitled Africans podcast, episode 12.
I don't know why you're still keeping up with these numbers.
Okay, fine, I'll stop then. But I feel like
1 through 5 is like we're here.
5 through 10 is like, okay, they're still going. After 10, if you're still here, we fuck with you.
It's like, okay, 100 is like the next milestone. Nobody cares about your episode numbers unless you're at 100.
15 is like a good...
15? Right. Don't nobody care about episode 15. Like, you know, when people celebrate.
I care.
Okay.
I care.
You're
it's
right.
important to me.
Every episode matters.
12 weeks in a row we've done this.
We have.
Technically 11.
Yeah.
If we don't count the first week, because we was on it. But either way.
12 episodes, like, pretty consecutively.
Girl, that's the season on ABC.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
We out here, actually.
Thank you.
Actually.
Shit, let's see if we get renewed. But how you been, though?
I'm good. I'm Wangechi, by the way.
And I'm Brian, if we didn't introduce ourselves. And if you're listening to episode 12, you should probably know by now who we are.
Oh, now you want to say you should wait this far along.
Yes, they should know who we are at this point if they're listening. If you've been riding this long, you know who we are.
Ooh,
but we're glad you're back. And if you're new and this is your first episode, go back and listen to the other ones.
Thank you for listening.
We love that you came.
Watching, maybe, if you are.
Yeah.
For my YouTube girls.
Thank y'all for getting those numbers up, by the way.
Yes,
we love it.
We appreciate the loyalty, the consistency from you viewers and listeners.
Loyalty. Loyal.
But yeah, my week has been pretty good. It's
Yeah.
been chill. I can't really remember. What have I done this past week? Oh, because last we saw each other was actually Wednesday. So it hasn't even been a full week. Yeah, guys, now we're going to be uploading on Tuesdays. Recording on Mondays.
They don't care when we record. They just don't know we recording. Y'all don't care when the episode comes out. So Tuesdays, the episode will be out maybe Wednesday at the latest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep an eye out. We like changing the schedule.
Yes. But yeah, my week's been pretty good. How about you?
Pretty cool. Pretty good. I texted you yesterday though. So I went out last night. Was it last night?
Oh yeah. Where'd you go? Because that's a Sunday night.
Girl, it wasn't even like out. I was just like at a place that had a DJ. It was more of a lounge kind of a vibe. Very Mediterranean, like had the blue, the like really cool like geometric tiles. Very beautiful, very total vibe. Food was drinks were but the DJ, girl, I was listening to Summer Renaissance.
They were playing
Renaissance.
Oh, okay, come on.
I was like, is this heated? Is this smooth?
I know
literally,
it ain't. I know it ain't. Beyonce.
Literally. I was like, oh, y'all playing Renaissance? I was like, oh. It's like that the Wendy Williams gif. What am I? Yes. I was in my seat just vibing the whole time. The DJ was so good.
I love to hear that these DJs are learning, like,
the girls are wanting to listen to dance music.
Exactly. Renaissance. All you have to do
just
press that girl.
Press play for an hour and you can walk away, go, fuck around in the kitchen, get you some food, get you a bottle. The girl's gonna be we gonna be vibing nonetheless.
Yes.
But I was like in there just vibing, jamming, having a good old time.
Oh, I bet. How many songs did they play? I
mean, it wasn't like the full album, but it was like 4 songs. But 4 out of 16, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a lot for a DJ.
That's more than what we was getting in the club. In the club, it's like you get 1 song.
They're like, you get Break My Soul, that's enough.
Bruh.
It's like, okay, I love it, but I want to go from Energy to Break My Soul. I want to
go into Plastic Off the Sofa into Virgo's Groove.
Yes.
I want to go, Alien Superstar. Give me, I'm that girl to cuff into Aliens.
All the things.
All of it. But yeah, I finally heard it in like a public setting. Now, granted, I was the only one dancing. That was very unfortunate. I know.
Oh, is it because of the vibe of the place? Wasn't like dancey?
No, because even I saw another table of girls like get up and dance during like some Mediterranean songs that they were playing, or Greek. I don't know what it was, but I saw them get up and dance. I was like, but y'all not go dance when Beyonce comes on. Okay. I was the only one. So I heard it in a public setting. I just haven't had no one's giving the crowd isn't giving the energy and the vibe. But I guess maybe it's because it was like more of like a lounge restaurant kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And less of like a
If I had my own apartment, a Renaissance party would be thrown, because I feel like that's what you need right now, like, because none of the DJs are bringing it.
Halloween,
they're not gonna let us just play Renaissance for an hour.
I don't care. You
It's my party. I'm gonna
it's
play
my birthday,
Beyonce
and
if
I'm
I
gonna
want
play if
to.
Beyonce if I want to. But yeah,
True.
that was like the low-key highlight of my week, or at least my weekend anyway.
Yeah.
It's just hearing it like in a public setting. That was like the first time I was like, oh my god. And then guess what else happened?
What?
I heard somebody else on the radio.
Who?
I wonder who.
Oh, me?
Yes. Me and my friend were literally just driving in Midtown on our way. I think, no, we were on our way to the actual restaurant. And I was like, and then I just hear something. Wangechi. I was like, oh, I said, that's my girl. I know her. And then she was like, as a journalist, you know, cricket really gets me. I was like, oh my god, listen to my girl, yapping, doing what she does best, talking
for a chick.
And I was like, and you would do it too for a chick,
honey, and for free.
Miss Honey.
The visuals, did you see from I'm That Girl?
I'm that girl. I'm ready for every single one. She did the little vignettes that I was like,
I paused and screenshotted every single one.
Miss Girl finna fucking eat.
Yes.
She finna eat it up. The girls aren't ready.
I am.
Personally, I don't know what's gonna happen August 20th. I don't know. Did she even put a date of when she's giving?
Yeah, August 20th. Was the leaked date, but
was for Entitled for Act 2, right?
I feel like just because we saw that date, she's like,
no, I'm changing it now.
No, like she was saying in that studio.
Nope. She was looking at a certain roomie like, nope.
Playing in the studio. Nope. That's that black mama no.
Every time Jay-Z try to come in and be like, can I hop on a song? Nope.
I feel like you have to have kids to say
no
like that.
No in that. Right. There's like struggle and just full on stress of a mother behind the way she said no in that song.
Exactly. That only the black mothers can imitate.
Truly understand.
Yes, exactly.
No, but that was kind of it was highlight of my weekend. Beyonce, hearing you on the radio. I was like, proud papa moment.
Aww. Appreciate the support.
But on that note, let's get into my favorite segment. What's plaguing the girls?
What's plaguing them?
So apparently, motherfuckers out here using reusable toilet paper.
Oh.
You saw this?
Yeah.
This TikTok. This company is genuinely selling you washcloths to wipe your nyash.
The thing is, some girls won't wipe their legs with washcloths or their body.
But sure enough, they want to use reusable toilet paper. It's not even it's reusable cloths.
It is.
And then they're like, oh, you know, it's good for the environment. I'm like, fuck them trees, bitch.
Okay, no. If you know me, you know I'm team save the environment.
I said fuck them turtles the day they put those paper straws in at the club. I said, why is this in my mouth? Like, why is my straw getting wet? Like, no, fuck them turtles. Give me a plastic straw. No.
Exactly. There are certain limits to saving the environment that you need to have. This is one of the hard limits.
No.
I will recycle all day, okay? I will take the little paper straws that melt in my mouth. I will cut off the water when I'm using it. When I'm not using it, showering or brushing my teeth. What I will not do is take toilet paper that has wiped my butt crack. Put in some water.
Stop calling it toilet paper. It's not paper. It's cloth. This girl is selling y'all pieces of cloth and telling you it's toilet paper. No, she's selling you cloth that you wipe your nyash. And then she said,
a little bit.
And then they give a demonstration of how you're supposed to wipe and then fold and then wipe again and then fold and then put it in.
And then turn it inside out, right, to throw it in the basket.
So once you put it in the baskets, you're supposed to take it to the laundry and wash.
Yeah, once you've used
and dry. And then put it back. My friend, please remove yourself. If I come to your house, if I pull up to any of y'all houses and y'all have reusable toilet paper, reusable cloth as toilet paper, immediately I'm never coming to your house again. And I'm assuming you're the type of person who puts raisins in potato salad and you're uninvited from everything I ever do. Oh, sorry. Oh, because that is disgusting.
I really hope they don't have it for guests because you want to give this little tutorial instructions. You're like, this is how you do it. If you use a bidet, you're good because it washes all of it out, blah, 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 blah. You're also assuming that of these, not random, but all of your guests are also going to keep the energy. And then so what they're wiping, they're
this conversation is disgusting in itself. I
Their
think that's what
sensitive area.
We need to end it right there.
And
I don't
you're
care.
like, me too. I'll take it too.
Unless like, you're buying like separate rolls for like guest bathrooms. But
I
either
need a separate
way,
roll for each individual.
Like, so this is yours for the night. Once you're done, throw it away. I don't care.
Look, if anything, I'll do everything I have to do to protect this earth so it never has to come to us using reusable. And it's not even us. It's really, this is when I'm like, it's the billionaires with their private jets and the oil.
Yeah, Miss Taylor Swift was a report came out that apparently she was the one with like the highest amount of like emissions because she uses her private jet the most. Girl, you live in Nashville and New York. You could take first class commercial flights. Come on now, Miss Girl.
Something.
But you out here.
Celebrities don't carpool. Jet pool, whatever. Something. Jet pool.
Can you imagine?
Something.
Actually, that's actually not a bad idea.
Isn't that so fun? That'd be
jet
so
pool.
Cute. Cool. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to New York. Are you going to New York? Yeah, I'm going to New York. Okay, bet. Do you want to like go together, stay a couple extra days?
Y'all need to get y'all assistants on that.
Exactly.
Call your assistants and be like, so which celeb is out here flying from LA to New York on this date? Okay, cool. Yeah. So needs to come, would like to come as well. They'll cover half the jet fuel bill. What's good? We know y'all record companies and movie studios can afford it. So please stop putting it on us, the little people, to save the environment using fucking reusable. Disgusting.
It's y'all billionaires. The same toilet paper as my friend to wipe our butt cracks.
It's not the same.
Be what saves the environment.
No. Y'all need to jet pool now from now on.
Jet pool, honey. Make it happen.
But we're moving on from this topic because this is disgusting. Never can. But what else is plaguing the girls?
You know what's plaguing my heart?
Oh no. It's always when it comes to your heart.
Your heart.
That heart.
Because like whole legends are passing away. Denise Dowse passed away a couple days ago from meningitis. She was 64, but it was like completely unexpected. Like,
oh
yeah. And Teddy Ray passed away on Saturday, and
yeah,
it's just a lot. Like, I felt like Denise first played, the iconic therapist who got Molly together in Insecure.
We loved her for it.
Are you looking at yourself, or are you looking at what's wrong with everybody else?
And it's so funny because I just saw a clip the other day of that specific scene, and Molly's like talking about, and then all of a sudden she says, and this reminds me of what happened with Dro, and then the therapist Denise goes, "Who's Dro?" And then Molly's like, "Oh shit, I never told my therapist about this other nigga I was fucking on the side who was also married in an open relationship." But that's besides the point. But like the way she delivered the line, honey. I was like, so. She was like, "Who's Dro? Who are you talking about?"
Oh, this is what I was trying to keep from you.
But she's played a lot of iconic characters, though.
Yes.
And if you, for those who don't know her, go look her up, and trust and believe you will see her. You'll see her face and be like, you'll realize you've like seen her in multiple. Cause she's been around. She's one of those like actresses, like who's the woman on Cheryl Lee Ralph? She's like that. Like you've seen her in things here and there, and she's been in the industry a while, but like she just, she hasn't been. She's Black famous, I'll say, for the most part. But
and then Teddy Ray, oh my God, this hit hard.
He walking around here, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon,
right?
Hella ass.
Dope boy got stupid ass ideas every 10 seconds. Nigga, you 36. He is just so, and then he's like, what's the song he made with ADD? Cause your girl, cause she cheating on you. He made like a whole gospel song that had nothing to do with Christianity. It was so iconic.
He was on a trajectory to be like comedic, like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was a comedian, but like a superstar kind of, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was definitely on the same trajectory. Like,
I think it's fat phobia that is the basis of why he isn't huge, but
I don't think so.
I think that played a factor
in Hollywood, yeah, but to Black people, we didn't care if that nigga was fat. He was.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, he could have been much bigger because I mean, the man's timing and the way he delivered everything he said, not even just jokes. Just his natural demeanor and cadence and everything was just funny. Like funny. He could like seem like a really heartwarming guy. That man, 2016 was the first time that I was like, am I depressed? and and Teddy versus Doughboy on YouTube. I was like, I might be depressed, but I'm okay right now. Like they had me
They got
dying.
me.
Like he had Teddy versus Doughboy roast me.
I used to, yeah.
Great taste. Like the only reason some people would watch All Def Digital on YouTube,
it's because of Teddy
Ray. They know to put him on every thumbnail in the video he was
because he knew he was gonna pull the numbers.
Exactly.
They was gonna get that viewership,
and he was
even if he had a little cameo in the video. He got a little one-liner,
right? And he was on the come up for real. Like even though he wasn't as big of a superstar as I feel like he should have been at his time,
yeah,
he was on the come up. Like there was so much that
it's so weird to like see like the youth and then like somebody like Denise would like experience because like they got to full span of like
he was literally half her age.
Yeah. I was like, that's so weird.
And he died in, I think, well, they say reportedly that he drowned, and I just feel so bad because these deaths are so preventable in one way or another, and it just kills me inside. Like I don't know, it just makes it hurt a little bit more to me.
Not to make light of the situation, but Black people take swimming lessons.
Oh. I hate you.
Sorry. He would have wanted us to laugh. Come on. He would have wanted us to laugh. I didn't know him personally, but I'm sure he would have wanted us to laugh.
Man, and really got us through the whole pandemic with the jokes. Sundays he would go on IG Live like he's doing a whole church service, and he would just like sing gospel songs and hey, take us to church.
Rest in peace to those two Hollywood legends.
Yes.
Legend and legend in the making.
Yes.
But on some celebratory notes.
Yes.
It's looking like it's Black entertainment gold out here. The girls are winning.
So, the HCA TV Awards.
Ow.
I've never heard of this. Until it was all over my timeline.
What do the acronyms stand for?
Hollywood Critics Awards? I don't know.
You've never heard of those?
No. And I'm pretty sure that's not right because it's HCA TV Awards. So the A wouldn't also be awards, but Hollywood Critics Association TV Awards.
There you go. Because there's the movie one too.
Oh, okay. So this one is specifically for TV shows.
Wait. Is it I'm thinking about the fucking Golden Globes that are hosted by the Hollywood.
Goodbye. I know that.
I was thinking HFP because the Hollywood Foreign Press. My bad, girl.
15 different other awards.
Listen, okay.
The award ceremonies don't eat up our generation the way they used to, like past generations.
No,
like, we don't check for them as much.
But the reason we're bringing up these awards is our girl, Principal. I can never take this woman seriously.
Oh my god!
What is her character's name?
I don't remember her character's name, but Miss Janelle James.
Yes,
she did that.
She won for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series,
as she should,
because her character is gold.
She is okay. I'm gonna let you continue.
No, because every time I see, I'm trying to remember what is her character's name. Principal.
I'm getting it.
Come on.
Guy, Google. Come on.
Quinta. Anyway, Quinta did an amazing job casting her in this
Ava.
Principal Ava.
How we forget 3 letters? 2 of them are the same.
You know what? We just here to look cute. We
That's because you're calling her principal like she official, and she was the most unofficial principal.
No, because that woman really scammed her way into the whole principal shit. I love it. She was like, "What do you mean?" I was gonna be, until I blackmailed my deacon because I saw him fucking around on his wife. But anyway, I think
Did you remember the scene? The superintendent whispered something.
I was like, "What'd he say?" Oh no, he mumbled. And then they all gasped.
I have no idea what he said. Like, girl.
You had one job. Could
have been a whole threat to our school, your career, everybody's career, and you didn't even hear him.
But shout out to Quinta for casting our boy from Girlfriends as the superintendent.
Oh yeah,
I forgot it was him.
Yes.
William. Mm-hmm. I miss him on TV. But anyway, back to our girl. But yes, she did win for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. And it is well deserved. So she's like, Quinta, shout out to you for creating this and putting me in it. And she was like, to the people who are her cast, That cast alone is stacked.
Hilarious.
Like sitcom comedy gold is on that show.
Yes.
Tyler James, Cheryl Lee Ralph.
The white woman from The Parent Trap. So where she's from?
Oh yeah, that is her. I kept trying to place her face while I was watching. I was like, why does she look familiar? And then I was like, it's the accent, and then the hair is red now.
She changed it. Yeah, she changed it up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's from The Parent Trap. But they're just so funny. Like their characters are so different, but so distinct, but so familiar.
Absolutely.
Like that's so and so. Like Barbara. She's like, that's Miss Denise up in church. Like I know her. I love their characters.
And then the what's the white boy's name? Whatever his name is, the white teacher.
We don't be remembering characters' names for
we
anything.
Are so bad at no, but let us watch anything like reality. Oh, I know all their names, their sisters' names, their cousin.
Because I want to know who I'm about to drag.
But the white boy is probably my favorite Ava scene is when the white teacher brings his boyfriend. Actually, Ava goes, black?
Nothing.
No, it's Mark.
It's Zach.
No, it's Zach.
Girl.
Black? No, it's Zach. I was like
that's
Quinta is in those writing rooms giving her the no. And then my favorite one is when she's talking about how she never had been with, when she was talking about her man and how she had never been with anyone else but him. But Quinta's character has never been with anyone but her boyfriend at the time. And then Ava gets in the chair and falls out because she was laughing so hard. I was like,
she looked like that Barbie doll gif.
And then what was her other line that she said during that scene? She was like, girl, are you Mormon? Because you need more men. I'm telling you, she probably has the best one-liners in the entire show. Definitely. I love her. Congratulations to her. Shout out to the whole, Abbott Elementary crew. Quinta, you're killing it. We love the show nonetheless.
Yes. And Robin Thede won for Best Variety Sketches.
Black Lady Cut Room. Black Lady Cut Room. Hey.
This is your sign if you haven't already. Watch Black Lady Sketch Show, because if you haven't, what are you doing?
It honestly is really a good comedy, just relief show to just turn off your mind and just laugh.
Yes.
And I love it.
I never realized how much I wish I had a sketch show that was just could see myself in it. Mm-hmm. It's just so relatable. Oh, even though it's not, it's just I connect to it.
My favorite sketch that they do is the three women who are also disciples of Jesus, but they never are near the 12 disciples.
Oh yeah,
they're always my favorite because the way they be throwing shade at each other and I'm telling you, these black writers in Hollywood are doing this. Especially black comedy.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, and Mary Magdalene is very much yeah, I'm that girl.
I'm over there by the table.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys not get the invite? I'm so sorry. Yeah. No. And then I think it was one of them was talking about yeah, but I wrote a whole thing about, when they were talking about the writing of the Bible after Jesus died.
Is this the Songs of Solomon or something?
Yeah, but that whole entire sketch died the entire way. Those girls are really so fun. Sorry, correction. Those women are hilarious.
Those ladies.
Those ladies of comedy are hilarious. But yeah, shout out to just all in all, Black Hollywood succeeding.
I mean, while we're on the topic, let's go ahead and get into This Week in Black Entertainment.
This Week in Black Entertainment.
So, P-Valley is officially done. I thought it was done 3 episodes ago. But
is that why you stopped watching? Yeah, we coming for people.
Anyway,
we coming for people.
I'm gonna get there.
Well, yep, the season finale did wrap up, and
I heard it was sad. No spoilers.
It was sad.
But I just got to where, okay, so actually, a little bit of spoilers. Because season finale just dropped, okay? You got to give people time to watch.
Girl, that was Sunday yesterday. You've had all day Monday.
You've had 24 hours.
I did.
Anyway.
We have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. How do you not have it done?
I hate you.
But no, okay, so how far did you get into it?
Okay, little spoilers here. So I'm on episode 7 or 8. How many episodes are there? It's not that
10.
many. Oh, well, I'm only a little bit. Okay, so I just wrapped up the episode after Teak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard to watch.
That was very hard to watch. The actor who played Teak did that because my heart was breaking for him.
Well,
in that car.
He's a stage actor, so he knows how to.
Oh, he's
that
a
in mind.
theater.
The theater.
Okay, it
How I
says.
love the
Because I
theater.
was like, this man was growling at somebody at a gas station. I was like, oh.
He was barking. He was ready.
Yeah, I was like, I'm scared of you. You got raped. It's like, what's going on?
But yeah, so the storyline that they gave Teak this season, I absolutely love. I feel like that story never really gets told as much in Black like entertainment, and we never really get to see it. And overall, just Murda and Uncle Clifford's relationship, I feel like those are like never before seen like relationships within like that are targeted toward Black audiences that we never really see, and I appreciate that. And after this season, I was just like, wow, y'all ate that.
Hey.
After I finished watching it, I was like, I'm mad, but y'all ate that.
Like, I feel like, yeah, it's a good like show for the culture.
Yeah,
like it needs to be seen, and these like conversations need to be more
yes,
like popularized, and like,
especially
shown.
about what like solitary confinement does to like inmates, because that shit is not fucking normal. You're in a room 24 hours a day with nothing but you and your thoughts. That could drive people like,
oh yeah,
because you only get like an hour of like outside time in when you're in solitary confinement. People get sent there for like months on end.
Yeah, I remember with When They See Us, they like talked about one of the dudes who was there the longest was in solitary confinement for like a lot of his sentence.
And it's crazy, and the mental health like aspect of it all is really fucked up because they don't give a fuck about Black mental health in jail.
Yeah.
So
there's some prisoners rioting. Is it in Texas or
I did see that.
I can't remember which state.
They were like they had no food, no water. They're like
they were not. They were, I think, trying to not eat or drink because they wanted other basic needs met.
And then they just decided to deny them of those.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but shout out to P Valley for telling the stories that are too hard and need to be told.
Yes, shout out to the girls. When are we taking our pole classes?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to give people the Mercedes experience.
Honey.
Trying to give people the Mosaic experience.
I'm gonna climb up on a pole and drop to right before the floor.
All right, that's a little too much.
I'm not trying that on purpose.
I'm not trying to get no carpal tunnel or like pop out my shoulder or nothing. I'm just trying to,
Not you sounding like
I'm just trying to be able to hold on to the pole and just stay.
Slide a little bit.
I could do
swirl a little bit.
I would love to know how to do the walk, the skywalk.
Oh yeah,
I think that's
upside
so
down
cool.
Or regular?
No, just standing regularly. See, why is it when I be pitching shit, you be doing the most?
I just feel like it'd be better. Like, yeah, I can walk in air, but bitch, I can do it upside down.
Okay, maybe.
You can't tell me nothing.
No, but
I want to twerk on the ceiling.
Mercedes story though, they do close it out beautifully. I think.
Close it out.
I mean, like for the season.
Oh, okay.
Calm down,
honey.
Go watch and maybe we won't, get into it like that. But
all right, moving on before we get into real spoilers.
But our children over
in Ladera Heights,
the Black Beverly Hills, domesticated paradise, palm tree.
Now the sales dance the sale, keeping it so
real. Whatever you like, whatever feels good. All right, if you're wondering why we're singing Frank Ocean right now, it's because Sweet Life dropped 3 new episodes.
3.
And boy, did they drop a motherfucking bombshell, baby.
The girls are doing too much.
So as we left off episode 4, the girls were in New York. Mm-hmm. Brie was feeling very much like, y'all
are weird as fuck.
Y'all real weird and fake as fuck for the shit y'all like. So they were talking about behind her back about the whole room situation, whatever. They got over it.
Did they get over it? Talon got on my nerves with that, bro. I'm trying to root for her and she getting on my nerves.
Well, no, after the,
what?
The bomb drop, I feel like.
Oh. Give her some grace.
I feel like that was her redemption arc. They're really trying to
put her back on your
They're like, villainize her.
Also.
Sentiments.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about this episode.
No, yeah.
Where she was like, well, I wanted to talk to my friends to let it out. Like, am I bugging? No, sis, that's not what you did.
Because what you did is you put Bree's name on that chalkboard and said, oh, it's your room. And then you let the girls go downstairs and kiki and fight. And then be like, I don't know why she's being unreasonable. Why can't she just take it upon herself and just I was like, okay,
and
whatever.
then past that, like, okay, so that happens. Bree was being a little annoying about it, whatever. Miami is willing to put it besides, but then you are having a whole attitude and then telling Amanda about how Bree acting like this, that, and the third is so annoying. Which is like, cool, okay, maybe you just want to vent real quick. But then the next day, you go to where all the other girls are, except what, Bree and was Becky there?
Becky. No.
And then vent to them, no, really talk behind her back about it. But then when Bree approaches you, she finds out. Now you want to be like, I wasn't even talking about you behind. Yes, sis, that's literally what you
Did
were
you
doing.
say what you said to them in front of her face? No, that's talking behind someone's back.
Exactly.
That is the literal definition of talking behind. No.
Miss Mamas, what happened to the accountability? We were just talking about
We
an episode
literally.
Literally. What are you doing, Mom?
Like,
please, we want to root for you so bad.
You know what? I'm with Rob on this one. It's very much anti-Thailand this season.
You about to get cussed. You're gonna be kind of sociopath. You in that?
I said what I said.
So while we're talking about Thailand, let's go ahead and talk about the SO, her other one, her partner, her. Man.
This wannabe baby daddy. This man wanna be a typical Hollywood baby daddy so bad. I'm over this man. I need him to go. I don't know why. Honestly, I was fine him being a significant other, and you only see him drop in like an episode here, episode here, you know, an event here and there. That's it, and he's gone. They done gave this man a series regular appointment. They trying to give this man a storyline. He beefing with all the niggas in the show. He has his best friends. Now his best friend's trying to get on. It's 5 episodes in, and I've seen more beef and more storyline from Jalen and his friends than I have from Thailand and any of the girls that even came and we are here to talk about, and that they are the show.
Like, you've been here for 2 episodes and you beefing with the whole male cast.
Right, like it's not making sense.
Why did you bring Rob into your unnecessary beef with PJ that you couldn't even explain to PJ why you were mad?
And then you want to be like, oh yeah, me and Rob was talking shit behind your back before he knew you. And then he gonna be like, Rob.
Hold your own.
Rob gonna be like, the fuck?
Now why am I in this?
See, now why am I in this? It's really giving Nene like, now why am I in this?
That's all Rob should have said.
Listen, Rob got other shit to worry about. This man needs to worry about how he gonna pay the bills for Amanda and still follow his dreams.
Shout out to his set though.
He was funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed
it. Was giving it. It was a kiki. It was cute.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, I told you, I was like, I think he could write comedy.
I think he could do stand up.
I don't see it.
It's his debut. It's not gonna be Kevin Hart level. His first time. For his first time, we watched, what was it, 20 somethings, the people
in Austin,
the Netflix show about
the white boy. He was trying to make it in.
It was not nowhere near as awkward. Like, he had a good stage presence.
He was funny.
I don't know. Timing was good.
I don't know. I feel like I have such like a high standard for like black men in comedy right now. Because of just like in general, I feel like your comedy can't be so stereotypical or like something that I've heard said before.
That's fair.
Like, I need a new perspective. Like, I need you to be funnier. If it's gonna be like situational within your life, make it interesting from a different perspective.
I feel like he should have been glad that Amanda was.
No, because that man was talking out his mouth.
I was like, "Are you sure you?"
That man was talking out the side of his mouth. The way he was saying the things he was saying, I was like, "You'd be saying this when Amanda's around?" Because the way Amanda looked, she would have been sitting in that crowd like, "Rob, you really think that was funny?"
Side-eyeing. I hope he like ran that set with her beforehand, or he should have if she was gonna be there.
I'm sure. Well, she wasn't, so she ain't gotta worry about that.
He was gonna be like, "Sorry, babe, forgive me, thanks," when she sees it in playback.
But you know.
Moving on to the next episode. Or I guess it still was in crossover.
No, that was the next episode. I feel like we've been in and out. But yeah. Now we really get to the meat why Thailand does not want to have a family with Jalen.
Yeah.
Why she's not ready to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want to put down any spoilers because we know
spoiler alert. No, we talking about it.
Oh shit. Okay.
We talking about it.
I wasn't gonna talk about it.
Skip ahead.
Well, Thailand had a shmishmortion. Nah, girl, because you can't be saying that on YouTube. They'll flag your shit.
Abortion, yes, you
can. She had a shmishmortion.
It's not a cuss word, and if YouTube
and editing, I will bleep her.
You don't even edit the video.
Shut up. Why you gotta put my business out there? Why you gotta put our business out there? Shh.
But yeah,
anywho, but yes,
and Jalen went to therapy,
it came out that 2 months into their talking situationship, she did get pregnant with twins, and she made the decision to take care of it, because at the time, however she felt, she was like, no, wasn't ready to have children, so she gladly, took care. And then Jalen,
Gladly?
well, not gladly, but like she was very much okay, I'm gonna take care of it. And then this nigga basically abandoned her.
Yeah,
because he was like, she was blowing him up, and then she had to find a friend to actually take her to the appointment. And then when he found out that she was gonna have twins, he felt some type of way, because like that's a gift, that basically the same thing men always say whenever it comes to making decisions about this specific topic is like, well, children are good, but he's very much trying to push Tyler into having a baby, and that's why they went to therapy, because they were like, we got to deal with this, because Tyler was like, I'm not ready to have a baby, at least until marriage.
Yeah.
And I'm nowhere near marrying age. Sorry to tell you.
Sense. I mean, she wants to at least get engaged, and like you said, Jalen wants to be a baby father.
Jalen is like, I can have kids. I don't see marriage for me though.
Yeah, but you saw his dad was up there with 4 kids with maybe 4 different baby
mamas. Not maybe. He said 4 different mothers.
He said, did I marry your kid? Did I marry your mama? I don't remember. Hey, y'all's mamas tricked me. How 4 women trick you? Sir.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Y'all don't come for us in the comments talking about Jalen's dad, please.
No, but anyways, yeah, Jalen was over here. I guess he was basically having this whole internal dialogue with Tylen about why he feels the way he feels about her having this baby and why he wants her to carry it to term.
Yeah.
But not expressing it to her. And then now all of a sudden, you've had all of these conversations in your head about why you should keep it. Why you should have this baby.
Her.
Exactly. And now she's at the clinic by herself having this abortion because you haven't expressed any of this to her. And then you want to be like, well, you just got rid of twins. And twins are special. Twins is a lot of hard work.
Twins means twins double the trouble. Thank
exactly.
you.
Double the cost, double the energy.
Double the Pampers.
Yeah. Like it's not a joke. And even if you...
And I feel like was she 22 at the time?
Probably.
If you do the math, because that's very young to be having twins.
I mean, actually, you didn't even want a baby
to begin with somebody you just met 2 months ago.
Exactly.
That's the other thing. They had just been talking for 2 months and then she got pregnant.
I'm surprised they didn't go to therapy sooner now that I think about it, because for that to be so early into your relationship, that is baggage
that's never been dealt with and just been sitting on the back burner. Exactly, no one's dealing with it, but that pot is boiling.
Exactly.
It's simmering. And as soon as that water hits...
Exactly, because now he's like, I want kids. And now Tylen, all she thinks about are these negative emotions that she had when she first got pregnant with him.
And she's like, I'm not trying to have this conversation with you right now.
So much baggage. Like, will she ever want kids with him when this is like her experience with having or almost having a baby or being pregnant?
Exactly.
With him? Like, I'm gonna have some reservations.
We're gonna have to hit pause on that.
Right.
But
so that was heavy.
They're gonna have to deal with that. We'll see what happens in the next episode. I'm very excited.
Yeah, spoilers over. We didn't even watch like the most recent one that was released. So
they ain't gotta know that.
Too many spoilers.
They ain't gotta know that.
There was like a whole episode that didn't have spoiler.
But let's get into our favorite obsession though. On Netflix as well. Indian Matchmaking.
Girl.
Auntie Seema is back for season 2, y'all, and we are eating every single crumb that woman is giving up.
Yes.
First of all, let me just say this, because as we were watching this, I kept mentioning this. Auntie Seema, whoever your production team is, the PA, your hair and makeup, Miss Girl had a budget.
They got money.
She had looks on looks. Every time she came on that screen, Miss Girl said, I'm serving looks.
And there was hardly any video chats. She was flying out. And the girls,
flew her out.
Were getting flued out for the day.
They flew her out for everything.
Yes.
I think there was maybe like 3 like FaceTime conversations. But season 1, she was FaceTiming everybody. I'm not leaving India.
It was definitely more COVID then too.
No, it was before COVID. No. Did it? It came out during COVID. Yeah, I remember because that's when we were texting about. But I'm sure filming was like before. Yeah. But either way, Auntie Seema came with a budget, with looks, and she was serving the girls, and we were eating it up. I was like, okay, Auntie Seema, with the saris and the yellow and the colors, I was loving it.
Yes.
But moving on to the mess that was this fucking season.
Let's talk about these couples.
Our girl, my fave forever, Aparna was back for season 2.
Aparna wasn't as intolerable this season.
She wasn't, but that's only because she was no longer dealing with Seema Auntie and her matchmaking, her traditional Indian matchmaking ways.
Yeah, because Aparna doesn't need a man. She doesn't need a matchmaker. She needs a dog. She needs a couple friends who will just sit there, look pretty, and listen to her. Not a man.
Which is exactly what she got.
Exactly.
You remember that scene? All three of her friends just sitting there messing with her. Aparna just going on and on and on and on.
So well.
And literally none of her friends said anything. I blame bad editing because I feel like there was more of those conversations with her friends, but the producers were like, "Nah, we finna fuck this shit up."
Just show them playing with their hair and listening to Aparna,
and not giving them any responses.
Yeah, it was definitely them trying to look like Aparna just talks just to talk.
But the main couple that everybody is heated about is Miss Girl Nadia.
Nadia and Shekhar.
Nadia, Shekhar, and Vishal, the love triangle that was flipped upside down and made to be a line. What? And then it was left to be a period.
You really giving this African Kenyan auntie analogy.
No, but let's talk about it. So, not at the end of season 1, Nadia was talking to Shekhar after they'd been introduced. You know, they were kikiing. It was cute. You know, she went out to Chicago. Now, before she went out to Chicago, her and Shekhar had a phone conversation. And Shekhar asked, "What are you expecting from this trip to Chicago?" And she said, "Friendship.
Yeah, we're just friends.
We're just getting to know each other, you know, continuing the friendship, whatever." He says, "Cool." She goes to Chicago with her mom. And then he shows her around the city. They have a good time. She goes back. In between season 1 and filming for season 2, they're talking, they're texting, and he's constantly asking, "What is this? Where is this going?" Da, 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 da. She's saying friendship, friendship, friendship. Well, Miss Girl got on the confessionals for season 2 and said, "Shekhar is not giving the energy I need. I don't feel like he wants me. I don't feel like he desires me. I need to feel that at all times."
And that's how she started off the season. She started off the season saying that Shekhar is just like, you know,
literally season 1 at minute 1001. Season 2, yes. Yeah, she goes, "Shekhar is not giving. I'm not feeling it. I don't know.
If it is like he's a nice gesture, like,
you know, he gets along with my family, whatever. I need a sign from him that he's interested.
He wants more
and continuing this forward."
So we're all like, "Damn, Shekhar, like step it up." And
right.
Then now after all of this, he comes out and says,
"Wait, we gotta tell the full story though, because
but I'm saying Shekhar." Nadia has been saying this whole time that Shekhar has like
is not putting pressure.
Interest. Exactly.
He's not putting pressure.
And then Shekhar comes out and is like, "But I was like,
I asked you.
I respected your decision to tell me. I just want us to be friends right now, and I didn't push. That's why I wasn't doing all this." So what happens in that time?
Then Seema Auntie comes to New York. Nadia decides to throw a mixer with all the other single Indians in the area and wanting to introduce her and being like, you know, here's some clients, here's some people you might like. So then a lovely young gentleman, you know, Vishal, sees
26 years old.
26 years old.
Nadia's 33 or so.
Over 30.
So a little age gap already.
And to anyone who's currently dating a 26-year-old man, already, you know. So, you know, he comes out of the blue. He shows up to the mixer, introduces himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm Vishal," to Nadia. And Nadia's like, "Oh, hey, Vishal. How you doing? What's up? How's it going?" Boom. That same night, they make out.
In front of Shekhar.
In front of this man. And he saw it and was like, "Okay, cool." So later on, you know, she goes on a date with him. They hang out.
With Vishal.
With Vishal. He shows up at her crib with flowers, chocolates, you know, basically applying pressure. So, you know, they're talking, getting to know each other or whatever at this little park bench, literally in the smack dab middle of the night, because that's what it looked like they were doing. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I want to take this further." She's like, "Bet." So they make out a little bit longer. So she goes back to Seema Auntie, and Seema's like, "You can't be doing choosy one or two. You got to pick one and go, girl."
Mm-hmm.
You know, too much. Even her parents are like, you got to tell one or the other. Like, which one is it? So Seema Auntie tells her, "Yeah, I would not suggest
stop messing with that little boy."
Basically, Seema Auntie read her and was like, "Stop with the younger man. Shekhar is clearly old enough, appropriate, is giving, you know, respect, whatever. Either way, you have to pick one and call the other one and tell them what's up." So she decides she gonna drop Shekhar. So she calls him, she FaceTimes him in Chicago and was like, "Hey, I just feel like you haven't really been giving what I need. I think we're better suited as friends. She admits I've started seeing this other guy. He goes, is it Vishal? She goes, yes. He was like, yeah, I saw you guys making out at the mixer. So basically drops Shekhar.
And that's when Shekhar lets everybody know, like,
Shekhar then
she been friend zoning me. I've just been trying to be respectful and keep the relationship moving in a respectful manner.
The whole time we are thinking, oh, poor Nadia. It's poor Nadia. It's damsel in distress.
We were all rooting for you.
We were literally
up until that.
Until we found out girl had been lying the whole time.
Yeah.
But
it was all a lie.
Now it's fuck Nadia till we die.
And Vishal dropped her.
Literally, the next episode, Vishal comes from LA to wherever she lives at a restaurant and goes, I just think we're better suited as friends. I was like...
And then Nadia wants to be, oh, what was me? Why does nobody like me? No, girl. You had a man that liked you, that treated you with respect, that was willing to take the relationship as slow as you were expressing that you wanted, but it wasn't fast enough for you. It wasn't love bombing or whatever. He wasn't giving literally all
Vishal did was love bombing.
Yes, and that's what she had from that dude last season too. Like, all she wants is these gifts and these words, but somebody who actually cares for you and is actually trying to take it slow and, show you that attention and that affection that you want in a different way, in a slower way, and you decide to drop him for the man of the night. And now look at you. You're drunk. You're crying on TV over a 26-year-old.
Not because she did look stupid, because she was drunk.
She was so drunk.
Because after she got drunk, after he dumped her at that restaurant, she definitely sat there and had a few glasses and was like, fuck this man. And then that's when the producer was like, let's go ahead and get her confessional now.
Yeah.
Because they were
like, oh, it's perfect.
Because usually they'd wait till like they're in, like after they've done
studio.
Yeah, set up everything. No, they did it pitch black outside of the restaurant. Old girl is wine drunk, confessing her entire feelings, just absolutely upset. I was like, at that point, I felt a little bit of empathy for her. Yeah. But then I remember what she did to my boy Shekhar, and he ain't deserve that.
I just hope she grows from this, and I hope that she realizes, like, oh, men don't just need to tell me that they really like me and give me roses. Like, I need something deeper than that. And I also hope that she mutes herself, Indian matchmaking, all over, because she is getting dragged.
Shekhar, Vishal. She mutes all those things on Twitter, because, girl, you do not want to see what they're saying about you.
It's very, very
because the Untitled African podcast is being very kind right now.
Yeah, compared to the way
the Twitter trolls are working, baby.
But yeah, wish you the best, but justice for Shekhar.
Justice for Shekhar till I die.
Yeah,
we love him, but.
And shout out, okay, but there were some other good people on there.
Well, there was
was the doctor from Cleveland?
Oh my God, Arsh.
I don't remember.
I don't want to butcher his name. I just remember them calling him Arsh or Ash or something like that. He was a cardiologist.
Yes.
From, was it Detroit, Michigan?
He was in Cleveland.
Cleveland. I hope he's doing okay.
Me too. Him and the girl he got hooked up with were so
Oh my God, what was her name?
I don't remember none of
it. It started with an R. Ronnie?
Wrinkle.
Oh, that's why I loved her, because of her name.
Yeah.
I wish him and Wrinkle the best. I hope they do make it.
Teasing the whole date. It was so cute.
Both of them could not stop smiling at each other. The first and second date. Even when she fell when they went ice skating.
Yes, it was so cute.
We love Indian matchmaking.
I don't remember any of that. Oh, the one dude got married.
Oh, from last season?
Perduma. I always say his Perduman, something like that. I always say his name wrong.
I don't like to butcher people's names, so I don't attempt it.
Perduman, something.
Yeah, the metrosexual from last season.
Yes, I think that's how he is. I
think pretty
he's
boy.
Just metrosexual. I don't think, because some people are saying that he might be
for the girls.
boys.
He for the girls. He for the girls. He wanted the girls.
But he did get himself a pretty trophy wife, which I think is what he
wanted. They
looked
looked so gorgeous together. Yeah. That wedding was so beautiful.
Oh, yes.
I'm still waiting for my Indian wedding invite. Whoever's having one.
Do you have any Indian friends to be invited?
Maybe I need to diversify.
Wow, not you about to get Indian friends for their wedding. Let me find an Indian friend who never wants to get married. Just for that.
Oh, you suck. That's so awful. Why would you do that?
Because it's giving you're using them. I mean, Indian weddings do seem like a whole experience. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to travel here.
I'm not saying that,
Indian wedding would be.
I'm not saying that I would use them. I'm just saying that, like, I would like to, be invited to one.
That's fair.
I think it would be very fun to experience. I think it's like one of those things that you have to experience in your lifetime.
I don't know about that, but it does seem like it'd be a lot of fun. I would want to as well.
Just for like the party and just all the food.
And I think it's like it can be like multiple day events.
Oh yeah, the outfits alone, I would.
Yes, the outfits and the performances. Look,
I would kill.
Indians like give great performances. Like the choreography always be on 1,000.
Literally Beyonce level.
Yes,
they have practicing
day in day out.
Was it the cardiologist? He was sick and he was practicing for his friend's wedding, but he was like, I can't wait till I actually do it for my wedding.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was so cute.
Wrinkle's gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
I was dying for that, man. I was like, marry me instead.
Yeah, their whole segment was just
cheesing the whole time. We're up in here like 5 a.m. watching that show.
Literally until 5 a.m. because we were like, okay, let's watch the first episode together.
We literally said one episode and everybody go home and we're gonna watch the rest. Literally 5 a.m. Girl, oh my god, we've been through an emotional roller coaster, ups and downs. We are hating everyone. We're loving no one. I think there was that dude from Miami who pissed me off.
Yeah, I like judged him too harshly initially. Then I was like, okay, you're not bad. And then at the end, I was like, no, you're bad. He was a superficial Miami dude. Yeah,
because even though
he's from Georgia,
he was raised in Georgia. That's
like
what
South Georgia or something.
Nah.
Huh? Make it make sense.
Florida adjacent.
Yeah, he was like, I've been in Miami long enough to have these Instagram girl,
exactly
Instagram model ideals.
And then it's the fact that Sima Auntie really brought him a girl from LA to Miami, only for her to be like. Mm-mm.
The whole time she was more interested in that salad than she was in him, bro. Like she was just eating that salad, looking everywhere but at him.
He was trying to get to know her, pushing for. Meanwhile, the first girl he dated, she vibed so well with his brother-in-law, or was it his brother or his brother-in-law
and sister-in-law,
and just vibing so well, chatting like funny, giving everything.
Pretty, like.
She had lied to her parents. They thought she was there for a work trip.
Oh yeah,
and she was just there to meet a dude. Look, I was like, see, that's what you needed.
Risking stuff.
And he said he wanted somebody to laugh at his jokes, and he got that. And then he was like, but she wasn't pretty enough.
Which karma? Can you say karma?
All y'all getting bit in the ass this season, and I'm here
for it. Miss LA came and was like, he's not really my.
I'd prefer to keep him as a friend. He's a good guy, but I don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah. I was like, see, look at you.
Look at you.
You and Nadia again, eat the fuck up. But my favorite though was the one who had the bomb drop in like episode 3.
Ooh.
The one who had a secret engagement.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
the chicken farm guy, chicken production.
No, chicken manufacturing equipment.
Right. Chicken and protein.
Whatever it is. Right. Yeah. Oh boy, apparently had a whole curse put on him. I don't know by who. But it's because
he said Elon Musk was like his idol or something. So it was like, no wonder.
Yeah. But his was probably one of the most interesting. And then we never even got a catch-up episode from him.
No closure with him.
He might be in season 2. Maybe they did like a part 1, part 2 kind of situation in season 2. Yeah. I really do hope we get I'm excited for the new ones that we get and for the old ones. I'm ready to say goodbye to Aparna and Nadia.
Deuces, girl.
We're checking them deuces.
Nadia, I want to see her having a redemption arc.
I don't care. I'm not interested.
I want to see her growth. Maybe it'll be in season 4. She comes back and she's like,
season 4.
Yeah, because she needs season 3 to heal. Go see a therapist. Go figure out
she need to go hang out with Aparna in New York.
Yes. Be like, these men don't matter, sis. That's what Aparna will tell her.
Aparna gonna be like,
these men don't matter. No. Only the one that will praise you. Yes, only the one that will worship the ground I walk on.
That is exactly what they need. Her and Aparna need to go hang out and just say F men and have a full-on like girl retreat. Go see the astrologer that Aparna started seeing. Her new matchmaker. Who didn't even lead her to love. Damn.
I feel like the Asian woman was not real enough for Aparna.
Oh no,
Sima Auntie was Korean American. I feel like she was just, you're so funny. No, tell her about herself and what she needs. What are you doing?
No, Aparna really does need therapy though. I feel like that girl would value some like truth being.
But I feel like she doesn't have enough self-awareness to even really grow from therapy the way she should. But maybe she'd grow a little bit.
Maybe.
I feel like she just lacks so much self-awareness.
I love to watch her.
I mean, it's a great aspect. Like, you'll thrive if you don't have
self-awareness. Oh, girl got a book out of this, though.
Look, she was smart. She was
like, I'm on this show, but I'm going to make this shit last for me.
She said, I'm in New York because I can be.
What's the title of that book?
Flex. I don't care.
Women We Hate.
Oh yeah, woman we can't stand.
That's what it
and
was.
why they should be able to be stand. I don't know.
I love that book title and I love her, and
It was something like annoying women, which was very fitting, and then it had a little mini caption that
why we can't stand them.
balanced it out or something.
She knows good marketing, good PR. That's the one thing about the girl.
Yes.
She knows what's gonna work for her and what's not gonna work for her.
Okay, moving on. Do you want to talk about first your experience in the theater scene?
The theater.
Nope.
I went to go see Nope. Yes, and Jordan Peele. What the fuck was that? Because I was sitting there hella confused, very much like okay, but like I said, because I hadn't seen any spoilers. I'd heard some of the reviews of people being like, it's no one's getting it. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to have any expectations of what his past work. I'm not going to let that influence me. I'm not going to see any spoilers. Critics I've already heard, whatever, fine. I went into it completely just like, I'm going to see this like a brand new movie. Blind as I can be.
Yeah.
Went to go see it. At the end of the film, I was sitting there with our friend, like, girl, what the fuck did we just watch?
You went with the worst person to go with.
But it was literally the blind leading the blind, yes. The two of us.
Yeah.
Sitting there, I was like...
Literally, spectacle
she kept asking
is the first thing on the screen.
And she kept asking me, what's happening? I remember there was one scene, if you haven't seen it, sorry, spoilers. There was one scene where it was focusing on like what was going on at the farm and everything, right? And then you just see the word Gordy, the name Gordy, and then it cuts to this little boy under the table and a monkey going berserk. And so then our friend literally goes, where the fuck the monkey get in this? Literally in the middle of the movie, she looks at me, she goes, where the fuck the monkey come out of?
Did y'all watch the beginning?
We did, but I recalled the beginning in that moment. She looked at me and goes, why the fuck is that monkey on the screen? What's this got to do with the movie? Brian, what's going on? I'm like, girl, let me watch first. I'm in this with you.
Right, I can't explain.
I can't explain if I'm experiencing at the same time what you're experiencing.
Right.
So I was like, all right, give me a second. Let me figure it out. So that after like the whole Gordy thing is like done, then I was like, okay, well, girl, so the beginning of the movie, it was the same, whatever. But yeah, after the movie was done, I was very much confused. So I did what you told me. I went home, watched on YouTube. And then it was all made clear. Good ass movie.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those movies you have to watch multiple times to catch up. Because of course it's a Jordan Peele movie. You have to watch.
I feel like now I have to like go back.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna pay to watch it again because movie price is crazy. But I might just watch it on bootleg. But listen, you ain't hear that from me, Jordan. Sorry.
Literally heard it from you. I can say you hear that from me. They literally came at you.
Anyways, but I think I will watch it again to like really like capture
everything,
to like understand and like see all the clues and details that I missed in the beginning. Because when you first watch it blindly, you'd be like,
it's a lot to beat.
Yeah, but in the end, it was good.
Nice.
I liked it.
Nice.
I liked that it made me think.
Yes.
My brain was hurting, but it made me think.
It definitely did.
But it was a good movie. I want to hear your thought. What did you think of it?
I told you what I thought. I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
It's like great original.
Did you understand it firsthand, or did you also have to rewatch it?
I understood the overall message. I'm still waiting to rewatch. I haven't rewatched it. And I haven't watched any YouTube videos like this is what this means. But there were certain things that I peeped, like at the end with Keke Palmer literally taking a picture of it was like so ironic. I need to watch it again because I was like starting to see like the whole spectacle theme throughout like the movie. But I enjoyed it. I told you they had it already off top.
Okay, but was I the only one who was very much confused of like the visual of the actual thing?
Yeah, because the thing
it transformed towards at the end of the third act.
Because everybody is thinking this is a UFO. That's what we always think, it's a UFO. But this is a creature. And the moment they show that is when they suck the humans, and literally the UFO opening is not an entrance. It's literally their mouth. And they're going down their throat and their body. And that's why they're screaming, because they're getting digested.
Because I remember seeing like things poking out, like trying to like teeth almost.
Yeah.
Like as like people were moving through like getting crushed by their teeth. But I was just like, okay, whatever. I like just chalked it up to like, okay, that's So that I was like, okay. But then what really got me was like,
So
it wasn't a traditional looking like quote unquote alien
yeah,
being.
exactly. Literally,
It didn't look. It almost looked like
a UFO.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
mean
When it unveiled itself and like we saw its true
Yes.
form, it looked more like in the beginning it looked like an inflatable because the way it moved, it looked like it was fabric over like wiring, kind of like a what are they called? Animatronics.
Oh,
You know?
do you think it was just like the technical side?
No, I think they did that on purpose to kind of like, because you were saying the whole spectacle aspect of it, you know, it's like it almost doesn't seem real. So like when it actually unfurled itself and like we saw its true form, it still didn't even. It looked like a jellyfish, like a.
It was so funny because like what people were trying to see wasn't even it in its most beautiful form. Like when it really expanded, I felt like going from caterpillar to butterfly. Like, like
not
watch
you,
me work. Like
not you rooting for the fucking alien.
She was a bad bitch.
I was like, what? I mean, I guess okay, but shout out to Jordan Peele. That was very much.
I'm glad you finally watched.
That was a lot, but I will be rewatching and I'll probably text you again.
Yeah.
Be like, girl, I'm still
not. We should rewatch and try to break it down together.
Oh.
Okay, but before we wrap up, let's get into what's what in the world.
What's what?
Do you like that better?
What's what in the world?
What's what in the world?
I said, what's what in the world?
What?
I said, what's what in the world? I said, what's what in the world?
What? See, that's our theme music right there.
Perfect. But yes.
Okay.
So the Kenyan elections are officially wrapped.
Finally.
Even though we have a feeling that this isn't over yet.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, we finally have a president-elect. William Ruto has been elected as the 5th president. If you want to know how young Kenya's independence is from British rule, this is our 5th president.
Granted, the first president ruled for like 30 years or something crazy.
But 63 was when Kenya got its its independence.
I thought you were saying he ruled for 63.
No.
That long, but yeah.
No. So like since 63.
Yeah.
So all y'all who be coming for black people talking about something, forget about it. Yeah. It's a very short amount of time. Anyway, back to this. Yes, our 5th president, William Ruto, has been elected.
Yes, it's like 50.48% of the votes. Like.
And in true Kenyan election fashion, there was drama at the tallying site.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
Girl, people was walking out, walking back in. And
where they were counting?
Yeah. The official like final tally center where they were at, where they were supposed to like announce the president. Boy, they delayed that thing all day. It was supposed to have been done at like 12 in the afternoon. Didn't happen till like almost 6.
Oh, you mean you're saying Kenyan time?
Yeah. Till like around 6, 8, around late in the evening is when it was like finally announced that okay, this is. And even when it was announced, 4 of the electoral officials were like, we are not going to agree with this final ruling because it seemed like there was a lot of shady shit in the final tallying happening, as there always is. It's giving very much, you know, Trump not wanting to accept that he lost, basically. Yeah. It's the same energy but what more can you expect from Kenyan elections? I feel like...
But there's been no violence and we have a president-elect.
There's been no violence, but there have been threats that have been made so far that I've heard about. But
it's still early. But hey, and happier news, because...
Well, what? Raila will not be running ever again.
Raila is the Hillary Clinton of the presidential election.
Like, this man is 70,
so close yet so
77 far. Years old. And every election, he's been the opponent. All
Since 2000 what?
All 5 elections, this man has been the opposing opponent.
Not in the first one.
No. The man is 77.
But he wasn't a running mate in the first one.
I don't think the first one.
His dad was deputy president.
I don't think the first one, but like
pretty
all
much
5,
the majority of
this man has been it's like, is he ever going, like, at least in the US, you know, whenever the Republicans have to elect a nominee, it's somebody different. This man has been the elected, like the chosen nominee or to be the opponent to whoever is the incumbent. And I'm just like, At 77, you're still. He said this is his last. This was his last. He's not gonna do it again.
Yeah, retire.
Because if anything, if Ruto gets elected to another 5 years, he'll be 87.
Oh no.
Who the fuck is voting for an 87-year-old?
America.
But in terms of speaking of age,
yes,
we have our
Kenya's youngest ever county woman representative, Miss. How do you say her name? Lynette Chipkore.
Chipkorir.
You go ahead. You got that. She's 24 years old, and she is a county woman representative.
That's huge. Shout out to her.
How a county representative? Huh?
Girl.
Maybe an MP at 24. And you know what? I feel like it should be kind of a shock, but it shouldn't be as big of a gap as it is with like ages with everybody else in power. Like she's 24 and
she represents a majority of an entire generation.
Yes.
Which I appreciate that, like, you know, there are young people who are now, like I said in the last episode, I appreciate that there are young people involving themselves in policy and becoming policymakers, which is what we need, especially is the youth vote is so important now that Gen X and millennials are like Gen Z and millennials are like the largest generational population that there is in the world. Like we are the numbers. If we are not seeing ourselves represented up there, if we're not seeing people who hold our values and our morals, you know, up there and we're not electing them, then we can't be the ones complaining. And I love that she took it upon herself and was like, I'm going to step it up.
Yeah.
Because all these other older people, all these older aunties and uncles that have been, you know, in power and have been, quote unquote, representing us have not been doing shit.
And she said, look, the only thing people have to say against me is that, oh, you're too young. Oh, you don't have the experience. She says they don't have any real arguments against me. And I was like, period, Lynette. Okay? Period.
Shout out to you, girl.
Tokyo.
Lynette, if you'd ever want to come on the Untitled African podcast, we'd love to interview you. And shout out to you, girl. girl power.
But anyways, enough about politics, please. So I was watching this TikTok. Should I play it?
Yes.
So basically, this Indian girl came to the U.S. and she was like, oh, and I start wearing crop tops and living my best life in the U.S.
Oh, Lord.
And the aunties found her Instagram.
Bruh.
The aunties found her Instagram and were like all on her page talking about, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, don't be showing your body. You're so embarrassing. Blah, 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 blah. Just talking mess. So here was her response.
Absolutely hate you living your life. Deep down, they wish it was them. So part of me feels for them because they'll never admit it though. Like if I bring up an auntie now and I argue with her, she's gonna be like, "Ew, are you dumb? Like, ew, that's I would never want to be a whore. Like a girl should never show her legs and a girl should never drink. Like, but deep down, they look at you and they're like, that should have been me." And the thing with how they're obsessed with your sons, they fall in literal love with their sons, and it's because. And these aunties think, oh, I've made the perfect son. Only she thinks that. He knows everything. He's a gentleman. He's a king. And a random woman just comes and scoops him away. The moms, they've like trained their sons to be like this kind of big, bulky, handsome gentleman for like all their lives. And they're kind of jealous. They do actually get jealous. There's another woman who comes and takes the perfect man from her arms. Like whole Bollywood makes a shit ton of money out of serials over moms literally cannot standing their son's wife. They don't like their abusive husband. They wish they had their son as their husband. Like they're actually in love with their fucking.
Yeah, so she was basically just giving a whole lot of.
She was eating the aunties up.
Yes, and I was like, oh my god, not this being literally how African aunties are too, like word for word, bar for bar. Like African aunties will be the biggest haters, which I keep you in check to talk about how you should dress, how you should talk, how you should behave in front of a man. Because
get your husband. Get your husband.
Exactly.
Because why was he over here looking at 12-year-olds while you over there with your girls hanging out? Ma'am, check him before you come check me, please.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like an international thing at this point of having hating aunties. Even if it's not your literal aunties, like it's your mama's friends type of energy. You always know that older woman who is just always checking on you and checking for you, but she claims to have your best interest at heart. Meanwhile, she's hating, talking about your weight, talking about where's your man, talking about why you like this, why you like that, why haven't you done this, why haven't you done that? Like, girl, get off my dick.
And I'm gonna say even the African uncles too. Because I've definitely had instances. I will speak for myself as a personal experience. I've had someone go to my social media,
Oh God.
show my parents what I'm doing on my private social media.
Oh my God.
And be like, oh, did you know Brian? Da, da, da. And I'll be, and my parents came and confronted me. I said, who told you this? And they were like, don't worry about who told me. Just know somebody told me that. I said, okay, it's my private social media. I can do whatever I want.
Right.
And
it's like about your own family friends being your biggest haters.
And being like your biggest like snitches at the same time. Because
meanwhile,
like,
they just looking at you with green eyes, baby, because you wish you could be this free.
Thank you.
Like, that's really what it boils down to.
Honestly, I feel like there is this sense
resentment,
literally
envy,
jealousy,
yes,
growing,
yes.
That's a seven. In a lot of older generations, when they see us and the freedom that we have living here, and the lack of freedom that they had when they were younger, living, in our respective countries, and they're wishing like they wish they had that. So they in turn internalize that and push it out as like, oh, you're doing wrong.
Oh, well, I would have felt I could have never been that free. So you should feel shame for feeling that free to live your life.
But shout out to this new generation, because they're like, Auntie, fuck off, please. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you.
Yes.
Mind your husband who's been cheating on you. I've seen him with girls in the club multiple times. Mind him, please.
TikTok be giving great clapback responses.
Because it literally makes me sick. Because I've had friends who've like broken down, me like, why is this adult woman coming at me left and right? Like, I did something personal to her because of XYZ. And it's like, bitch, you grown.
You grown.
With a whole family. And don't you got shit else to do? And I hate this idea that they have, that they feel like, well, we're a community. I have the same conversation with my daughter. No, you wouldn't. Because if you knew what your daughter was doing too, you would not be coming at me.
And it'd be the aunties who won't have any of these conversations with their sons because, like, oh, girl said, they too busy praising them for being, oh, no, and then are mad at whoever the son ends up with because she'll never be good enough for your son, when really, ma'am, you got a crush on your son.
And the thing is like, girl, you raised the perfect man you wish you had. Instead of you dealing with the one you have, you're raising the one you wish you had.
And now you mad because he's about to go live his life.
And?
With the woman who's about to live her own life.
See your life.
Just jealousy.
See your life.
Just jealousy overall. So yeah, I saw that TikTok and I was just like, wow, this is really a global experience.
It's a global issue that we all have to deal with. And this generation has said, fuck y'all, we finna live life. Period. It's YOLO till I die.
Polo.
You see what you see?
YOLO.
You see, if you see Polo, YOLO.
Whichever one.
Go ahead, spit bars on her.
Get it on the dolo. On this mic solo.
Oh!
I can trap BOGO.
All right, she's done. I'm sorry. We're cutting her mic off. I'm sorry. Solo. I'm dead. You really thought this was a cipher.
Low-key.
You was in dope.
If you want a link.
I'm dead. Get the fuck.
Need somebody new? Promo your album, sis. I got you.
Girl, if you need somebody to open for you on tour, go ahead, hit her up.
Ow.
Lil Chi.
Eastside can be on rap shit. I'm not that far from Miami. Holla at me.
I'm dead.
I'll write a couple bars for y'all.
But no. Now you made me lose my fucking train of thought. I don't even know where I was going with this.
YOLO. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very much, Auntie. If you see me on social media, half naked, shaking my ass, living my life, mind your business. Basically, baby, I know you wish that was you,
honey.
Shit, if you wanna come to the club, shake your ass too with me. Come on.
Let's turn to the present.
Listen, even Beyonce, she 40, she shaking ass,
honey.
Look at her.
I need to take some tips from Miss Beyonce.
She gonna shake that ass with them tiggle bitties. But so off topic. But yes, live your life. Fuck aunties till I die.
Yeah. The bad ones, the hating ones.
The hating ass aunties. Fuck aunties till we die.
Right.
But
y'all,
on that note, it's been real.
Yes.
Sorry the episode ran long as usual. We're trying to work on that.
Yeah.
We getting there. We're gonna try and keep this under 1 hour, 45.
Yeah, 45 minutes an hour.
Honestly, we'll do that in season 2.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all love this long ass shit when we be just cackling, kicking in. But on that note, it's been real. Thank you for listening. Watching. Wherever you may watch and listen from. We love you. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, comment, like, all that shit. We love it. We love y'all. And we out.
Clink, 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 clink.
Aww.
And our imaginary glasses.
need a drink.